Now, upright man, let's say the same thing happens. I'm going about my day, and I run into George, and George just blows me up with his words. Well, I'm upright, man, so the circumstances are coming this way. And it attacks my emotions, but my emotions don't rule over me. In fact, they don't even rule over my reasoning. So when I'm upright and God is communing with me through my spirit and something happens from the physical aspect, somebody hurts me, somebody says something to me, I'm going to be able to say, you know what? I know George. That's not normal. That's not him. There's no way. I don't know what's going on for him, but there's no way that he really meant that. I'm going to choose to pray for him. I'm going to choose to love him like I've never loved him before. See the difference? Because the reality is, folks, circumstances happen. The world happens. The question is, will we be upright man or upside down man? Conform no longer to the patterns of the world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Upright man is full of the Spirit. An upright man is able to hear things circumstantially, experience things circumstantially, but keep it all in check. It doesn't have emotion-driven choices, emotion-driven reasoning, because God is ruling, not the world. God is ruling, not the circumstances. God is ruling, not other people, not our job, not our marriage, not our children, not weather patterns, not whether or not Tebow does good today. God is ruling. So when Tebow stinks today, if he does, it's not going to rule me for the week. I won't be emotionally distraught. It'll bother me, but if he stinks today, it's okay. Now this is funny, but understand that what happens on the football field on Sundays can wreak havoc in men's lives. It's ridiculous, but it's upside down, man. It's upside down, man, when it's that way. Which one are you? Don't answer out loud, please. But you know what you are. You can see yourself on the screen. You're one or the other. The Holy Spirit longs to indwell us and fill us, turning us from upside down man to upright man. It's this word surrender that we sang about. All of me, Lord, holding on to nothing more but you forevermore. You realize that you can be saved and be upside down, man. Does that surprise anybody? We're not talking about saved or unsaved. There's lots of upside down men and women that are going to be in heaven. This is about sanctified. This is about sold out. This is about surrendered. This is about allowing the power of God to come in such a way that He turns your world right side up. To you, that are upside down. To those that are upside down, that's normal. And so your perception is, well, he's going to turn my world upside down. But understand that the normal is upside down. He wants to turn us right side up. So that once again, we are communing with God the way He created us to. You could change that title to created man and the other title to fallen man if you wanted to. This is how we were created. This was what it's intended from the beginning. So you can understand why we use the phrase, keep the enemy a footstool to your feet. If you're looking at this picture, you understand how that works. Upright man, God is ruling. Enemy is a footstool to the feet. Enemy is the one bringing in, wreaking the havoc. Enemy is the one bringing trouble. Enemy is the one bringing deception. Enemy is the one bringing fear. Notice that fear would fall into the emotion piece. And your will and your ability to think will reign over any kind of fear that the enemy tries to bring your way. It won't rule. Upside down, man, fear will rule. Fear wins. Upside down, man, fear wins. Because emotions are on top. Is this making any sense? Or is this like crazy mud? Good. I see some light bulbs turning on. Which one are you? Here's how I want to close. I just want to ask everybody just to get in prayer mode, if you would. Your norm, it has been your way of doing things. You can begin to see clearly why life has been chaotic, because emotions have been ruling, and you know that's true. You know that is true. That it's your reality and has been your reality. In fact, you probably have been warring in yourself on how to stop being that way, on how to stop reacting out of emotions, on how to stop having your emotions rule over your ability to make choices, which has then caused you to make one bad choice after another after another. And the Spirit of God is simply tapping you on the shoulder saying, I want to turn you right side up. If you will let me fill you, if you will simply surrender, submit to me, I will turn you right side up, and you will experience the communion with God that you've always wanted and have been created to have. You will find that it is out of the flow of that, your will submitted to me, you will be able to reason and make choices unlike any that you have ever been able to make in the past. Your emotions aren't going to be removed. We are emotional beings, but they won't rule over you anymore. So the Spirit of God is talking about this as a norm. It's a new norm, but the truth is, it's the old norm. It's the original norm. And He has it for you if you want it. I mean, is there anybody that really just wants to say, I surrender all? I surrender. I surrender my pain. I surrender my past. I surrender my offenses. I surrender my present. I surrender my problems. I surrender my future. I surrender my family. I surrender my job. I surrender my finances. I surrender all my relationships. Everything, all that I am, I surrender it. Make me upright man.